Welcome to Cinque Terre, where colourful villages cling to rugged cliffs, sunsets turn into mini celebrations, and every moment feels like a postcard come to life. Join us on this part of our road trip with 2 days of adventure and stunning views in the heart of Italy's coastal paradise. The Netherlands. 3 years ago we made the big move here, dreaming of exploring Europe, sailing down the scenic canals and just living our best life. But here's the thing, the Netherlands isn't exactly famous for its summer weather. This is what summer looks like in the Netherlands. And this. And yep, more of this. So we packed our bags, laced up our shoes and hit the road on a quest for some European sunshine. Over the next 2 weeks we're road tripping through Strasbourg, Lake Como, Cinque Terre, the south of France, Annecy and Luxembourg. Our mission? To find the ultimate spot for a perfect European summer. So come along with us on this epic summer adventure. We arrived in Riomaggiore, the final stop on the Italy leg of our road trip, and we are here for 2 days to soak up as much sun as we can. After parking the car at a whopping 25 euros a day, we tackle the steep hills, ready to explore this beautiful town. It's a bit of a workout, but the incredible views make it all worth it. Our first day was spent wandering through Riomaggiore's winding streets, sampling delicious local treats like bruschettas and fish cones, and just soaking in the laid-back vibe. Every corner we turned was busting with colour and character. With the heat cranking up, we spent most of our afternoon down at the harbour, swimming in the crystal clear water and eagerly waiting the sunset.
Lekker!
Oh wow.
Oh! Dinner? Dinner is what?
A unsuccessful meal?
That's quite
The Prosecco is pretty good.
unfortunate. But the mini Prosecco is amazing. And then we've got backup choice of cheese and whatever that is.
And view.
And of course,
When the sunset finally arrived, it was truly something special. People gathered along the waterfront, watching and even applauding as the sun dipped below the horizon. It was one of those perfect moments that we will never forget.
Much better in the morning. Going for a little walk in Cinque Terre, Riomaggiore. No crowds, quite cool.
Day 2 started bright and early with a peaceful morning walk through the quiet streets of Riomaggiore. One thing we've learned on this road trip is the magic of waking up early. When the weather is still cool and the streets are empty, it feels like you have the whole place to yourself. We explored the local beach, soaking in the calm before the day really gets going. Just a note, the beach here isn't dog friendly, but it's perfect for a quiet morning stroll. We even treated ourselves to a coffee and breakfast perched on a rock overlooking the ocean. Simple, but perfect. The rest of the day was all about relaxation. We lounged on the beach, swam in the warm Mediterranean water and snorkeled for the first time in over 3 years. Instead of renting snorkel gear, we decided to invest in a set from a local shop, and was totally worth it. We ended up using it throughout the rest of our journey. Floating in the clear water surrounded by the stunning scenery was just what we needed. By late afternoon, we were ready for a bit of adventure. We rented a kayak and set off to explore the coastline. Along the way, we stumbled upon a hidden cave where we did some swimming and snorkeling. It was an incredible experience. Normally you'd pay a lot for a tour like this, surrounded by other tourists. But here we only paid 20 euros for the 2 hours of kayak rental, and we had a whole place to ourselves. We could go at our own pace, just drifting along and taking in the breathtaking views of Riomaggiore from the water. We wrapped up our last evening in Cinque Terre right where we started, back at the harbour, swimming as the sun dipped below the horizon once again. Watching the sunset from the water with the warm glow of the village around us was the perfect way to say goodbye to this magical place. Remember what Karen said last time?
I don't know how it can beat this though. I don't know how it can beat this though.
Well, this is now officially her favourite destination. She really loves this place. And while some people warned us that Cinque Terre would be too crowded and overrun with tourists, we discovered that staying here for 2 nights lets you find those special moments early in the morning and the quiet of the evening, when the village feels like it's just for you. While we spend most of our time in Riomaggiore, there are 4 other villages in Cinque Terre, each with its own unique charm. If you're after a lively atmosphere and vibrant sunsets, Riomaggiore, where we stayed, is the place to be. For a romantic picturesque escape, Manarola offers a stunning cliffside view and a relaxed vibe. If peace and quiet are more your style, Cornelia sits atop a hill with panoramic views and a tranquil atmosphere. Vernazza, often considered the crown jewel, is known for its elegant harbour and rich cultural scene, perfect if you want to be in the heart of the action. And finally, Monterosso al Mare, the last village, is the best choice for beach lovers with its sandy shores and more laid-back, family-friendly environment. Each village has something special to offer, so it's all about the kind of experience you're looking for when deciding where to stay in Cinque Terre. The heat kept us from doing everything we had planned, but one activity we'd highly recommend is hiking the trails that connect the 5 villages of Cinque Terre. The most iconic route is the Blue Trail, which offers breathtaking coastal views as it winds from Riomaggiore to the Monterosso al Mare. This hike takes you through picturesque vineyards, ancient olive groves and along dramatic cliffs. Just remember, you need a permit for this hike and you need to wear closed shoes. Our 2 days here were nothing short of magical, from exploring the vibrant streets of Riomaggiore to kayaking along the coast. Every moment reminds us why this place is so special. If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to follow the rest of our summer road trip. We are leaving Italy and on to our next stop, the south of France. See you there.